Good morning, everyone. This is Jody, Jody Lynn Creations. I wanted to show you this. I'm not even sure what she called it. I was inspired by one that a gal did over at Ruby&Pearl, I believe is the name. And it's made out of an envelope, and it has a tag in here. Of course, you can see the tie there. And then it has a tag in here. And then it has another tag in here. And then when you open this up all the way, this is a pocket here. And then you can flip it over. And there's another pocket here. And another tag here. So I wanted to show you how I made it. I thought it was kind of a cool thing. So what she did was she took a regular envelope, and I'm going to take my phone off here and show you how I prepped the envelope. So hold on. Okay, so this is the envelope that she started with. It's just a regular letter size envelope. And I'm going to steam it with my little tea kettle and get this open so it doesn't tear. So my water's almost ready, just a sec. Okay, so my water's ready. So I'm going to turn this envelope over, and I'm going to heat on these creases right here, or those seams right there. See the steam coming out? Oh, it's going to steam up my camera. Steam across those creases right there, or those seams, I guess you'd call them. Might be hard to do with one hand. And then I'm going to pull this apart. This will come apart once it's steamed without tearing. If you're fast enough, but I don't know if I can do this with one hand. Just do one at a time here. There we go. Getting it on camera. Okay, so there's one. The other one should come right off too. There you go. And that's how you can get your envelope undone without tearing it. Okay, just a sec. Okay, so this is what you're left with then. So what she did is these are going to be the flaps that you'll put your little grommets in here. And this one is going to be the one that you fold over in here like that. And this one is going to be folded back like that. So we have to cover all the surfaces here. This envelope's a little smaller than the first one I used, which I prefer. But yeah, so let me see what I can find to put on those pages. Hold on. Okay, so I have opted for this turquoise, and there's another coordinating paper. This is shiny paper, so it's probably you're probably gonna see a glare on the camera. So yeah, so I'm gonna put this one. Let's see, I think I'll put this one on the top on these flaps here. So what I'm gonna do is flip this over. And I'm going to lay this out on here like this. This is how I did mine. I think her technique was a little different, but I wanted to make sure I got the size, or pretty close. So I just drew out, and it was just real sloppy. I didn't really, do a good job of it. Then I cut out my paper like this. You actually want these to be torn edges. So I cut out the piece like this, and then I glued it on here, just so this was easier to work with. Let me make sure that's going to be, yeah, I think that'll be exactly what I want. So I'm going to glue that on there and get it as close to the seam as you can here. About like that. Okay, so let's get some glue going on here. Here's my glue book. Let's see, do I want to glue this or do I want to glue that? I think I'll glue this. This is just a regular school glue. Okay, take this, and I'm going to lay it on here. Actually, I'm going to do it this way so that I can kind of see where my pattern is. And then I'm going to flip it over and make sure I've got it to the edge real good before I actually press it down. It doesn't have to be perfect. As your guide, where your guide is. Just have to make sure it's on the page. And here's my little glue spreader card. Make sure it's on there good. Then I took, what did I do with that? Actually it's a little Cricut tool. That's not really, here it is. My little Cricut tool. It's not really used for this, but it works really well. I put this on my glue book so there was a little bit of cushion, and I took my tool and I went along the edge here like this of the envelope on both sides. Like this. Just made like a crease there. I'm like somewhat scoring the paper. Okay, and down the side right here like this a little bit. And this little corner right here. So now I'm going to turn it back on itself like this and crease it a little bit. So don't run it along there because that's wet and it will tear. Run it along your cardstock. Score that. And turn it back, and then you can tear that off and it will have a torn edge. Just like that. And this piece looks like it's scored well already. So I'm going to tear that one off too. Tear this off here too. This little piece that's stuck. Okay, there's one side. And then here's the other side. I'm going to crease it like this. And I'm going to hit it with the bone folder, so to speak, thing. And flip it back and hit it again. And like that. And then tear it. It tears fairly easy then, because I didn't want to. Like this, I'm going to crease it one more time and fold it back on itself. And peel that off. There. So that's the first piece. Cool. So now we're going to do the same thing to this one. Scoot that out of the way. This one. same way. Just line it up with the creases as close as you can. Like I said, it's not, doesn't have to be perfect. Just so you have a guide to go by. That works best for me anyway. So we'll cut this piece off now. Okay, like that. And I'm going to glue this piece down here. There we go. Grab this piece, and like I said, just set it on there as close as you can get it. Just make sure that it covers the front. And like I said, it doesn't matter that it's not on there as perfect as your guide is. That's just so we have the paper big enough. Okay, do that. I need my card. Here's my card. Okay, I'm going to take this and run it along here. And score it, so to speak. Ooh, there's a big old blob of glue that we don't need. Where's my little rag? There it is. Okay, and right along there, turn it around and do this side. Just a little score line there, so it'll tear, oops, fairly easily where I want it to tear anyway. Okay, so put it back on your line this way. Score it like that. And fold it back on itself. This is kind of heavier cardstock, so it's going to take a little extra scoring, but of course yours might not if you don't have as heavy a duty as cardstock as this is. This seems to be pretty heavy duty. You just want to be careful not to tear into this area, which I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world, but if you can help it. Because we can always fix it later, right? Isn't that the joy of junk journaling is you can always fix it somehow. That's what I have found the joy to be anyway, is it doesn't have to be perfect. And I love the torn edge deal. My fingers are so sticky already. Okay, so, whoops, one more side. There we go. Okay, so now we've got these two done. So this is going to be turned around like this. So this is going to be our pocket. So we need to cover this, and we need to cover this. Actually, we need to cover all of this and this as well, and the back. But I think what I'm going to put underneath it here is this blue. I wonder if I should put it there, or if I should put it there. I think I will put it here. I think so. So let me find my pencil. So this will be right there. And right here. Okay, so let me give that a cut with my trimmer. Trimmer's too big to set up there on the table, so I'll have to do it over here and come back. Okay, so we want that there. Okay, let's see if this will fit. These back up, and these back up. Oh, look at there. Pretty good fit. Yay. Okay. And then, let's glue this one in here. Let's see, I guess we'll put the glue on this time. Yeah, when I saw her, I can't even think of her name, from Ruby&Pearl. They were so cute. I was like, oh, I just love that. I'm going to have to give that a try. So, I tried my hand last night, and I really liked it. It was like, oh my God, that is so cute. So, here we are. So this goes in there like that. It should be over a little farther though, so this closes properly. There we go. Does this close good? And that closes good? Okay, cool. We got it in there right. So let's give it a little burnish with our card. Back here and give it a little burnish as well. Make sure we don't have any bubbles. Okay, so there. Oh, this is the way it goes. This goes on this side. Okay, and so now I think I have a, let me see, a piece of, what about this? This is just a wipe-off paper, but the colors are good. Let me see, hang on just a second. I had another piece here that I thought maybe would match it better, but I'm not sure if I can put my hands on it right now. It had more blues in it than I've been working on some purple stuff, and this particular paper had more blues in it, so I haven't, oh, there it is right there. Oops, not that one. This one. I think it was a freebie from, and now I'm not even sure. But I think I like it in there. Think that'd be pretty in there? I do. I like it. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing with this. Let's see, which side do we want in there? No, I think we want more of this butterfly in there. So let's put it there like that. Let's see, where's that butterfly at? So I have to go down a little bit, so at least have that on there. So I'm just gonna draw again around this, oops, slightly, just so I can get the basic shape there. And then I'm gonna cut this down here like this. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I will do I want it to that edge? I think I'm going to cut this edge straight here. I cut it with the scissors at first, and it's a little wonky. So trim that off, and then that can go on here like that. I'm going to go up a little bit just so that corner will be easier to tear right here. Okay, so let's glue, oh, not that glue, that one's toast. I actually could throw this one away because it's all icky inside. Yeah. So let's glue this piece here. Am I still on camera? Okay. That piece there. This I'm gonna lay on there just like that, I think. See if that will fold good. If it's on there good enough, I think so. Okay, so let's get that burnished down. That little piece of blue was throwing me off there. That's actually on the envelope. I thought, what did I do? No, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Okay, so then we will, I was going to cut around that, but I think I'm going to tear around it. Let's get this glue page turned over. So let me go around this now with the sharp edge on it. Oops. I'm going to stay on the paper. Is that on the paper? That white against white's hard to see. Yeah, I think so. I think we got it. Okay, so let's see if we can tear that there. That's really hard to see. Let's see. Right here, the envelope takes a little bit of a different turn. So you kind of got to follow that little turn there. Okay, and then let's go across here. That. That. Okay, back against this one here. Come on. There we go. There. See, this looks, it's just how the envelope's printed, though. That's what threw me off. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, so, oh, I like that. I like that. Cool. That looks cool. Okay, so now we're going to cover, let's see, what if we put, this is going to be on the back. So what if we put this same paper on the back of here. I think that's a good idea. Where's that piece of paper at? There it is. Okay, so let's see if we put this piece of paper on there. Or I wonder if we should put it here. Let's see. And this one here. Or if we put this one here and put this here. Is that how I did the front? No. So that could work. I like that better, with that being the background. Let's do that. Okay, so this will be back, and look at that piece fits good right there. It's pretty dang good. Okay, so let me mark that there and there. So I'll cut that piece. Let's see, here and here. And I'm grabbing a sip of my coffee too. Okay, so we're gonna cut that. That's not gonna work. This way, I guess. Okay. And then I'm gonna cut it off here. Just on the inside of that mark. Okay. I think this will be good. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it or glue it down there. Oops, a little big. Little big. A little too long. I'm gonna have to cut that off. I'm gonna trim that off before I put it on there. Let's see if this is better. Still could, well, I guess nothing's gonna be folded over this way, so I guess it could work. Let's see if it's gonna show. Yeah, it shows a little bit. Let me cut a little bit more. Let's try this. Okay, so this will be on here. That's better. Oh yeah, okay. So that's gonna fit right there like that. So let's glue that on there now. Okay. Scooch that out of the way. Let's see if we can get this on here. Fairly straight. And that'll still close. That's good. And is it covering there and there? Might have to trim that still a little bit on the end there. Where's my card? Always losing my card. Here it is. Make sure that still closes there because that's where our back pocket is going to be, so to speak. Okay, so that's going to fold over there. This shows a little bit right here, so I'm going to trim this off a little bit more. I don't like that on there. Try not to cut your envelope though, because that's your pocket. Should have trimmed it off a little bit more before I And these scissors are like gigantic. Did I get the pocket? No. Where's my other little scissors? These ones are huge. Maybe these ones will be better. Oh yeah. I think that's good enough. There we go. Okay. So those will go there. This one's going to go back here. And we're going to put this on here. And once again, I wonder if we should use the butterfly. Or, I like these words though. So let's use this part right here. From here to here. So let me do a little, whoops, gonna have to go down a little further. So let me cut that off with the trimmer, or the paper cutter, I should say. Okay. And this will go on here, then like this. Oh. Okay, well, it looks like the camera shut off, or the phone shut off. Not sure what happened there, but we'll continue on, and I guess I'll have to splice those together, which I have to say I'm not real good at. So, all right, continuing on. I guess that's how it goes sometimes. Let me glue. Oh, I don't. Do I want it on? Yeah, I do. Is that the right side? Freaking myself out here. Okay, yep, I'm on the right side. I'm on the right side. It's a little bit confusing. Okay, so let me put the glue lid on. I'm going to put this down on here like this. Let's see if that's fairly straight. I think it's over too far. So let's scooch this out a little bit if we can here. Might have to trim that off too a little bit, but we'll see what. I think it's all right. Cornered. Go back this way with it. Okay, and then we're going to use our little scoring tool, which, for lack of a better word for it, that's not what it's for. But, you know. It's working. So I'm using it. I have lots of little tools that could do the same job, I guess, but this one's working for me, so. I just don't want to cut it with the scissors because I want it to have a raggedy edge. I like the raggedy edge, I think I told you that. Okay, so let's go this way first, and then this way. Okay, and this way. Crease that with my nails. Okay, And then let's see, that one peeled off pretty good. This one looks like it needs a little help. So let's do, I don't want to tear my envelope though. Let's see. There we go. That'll work. This one I think I want to tear off a little bit more. Okay. So now there's, let's see, this is the front. This is the back. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. Okay, so now we want to put a little something on here. Wonder if I actually have some gray paper that might look really cool on there, and then we could stamp on it. Let me see if I can grab it. Found the gray paper. I'm not real sure I'm keen on it though. I guess it'll work after it's, you know, if we stamp on it or something. You're actually not going to see it much because that's going to be folded down and there'll be a tag in here. Excuse me. So I think I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. So there again, we're going to get our shape kind of going here. So we need to be that long and that tall. Let me cut this off. Okay. Looks like it's gray on both sides, so we don't have to worry about that. So actually that's got a pencil mark on it, so we'll put that down. So we'll glue that on there. I think that will be fabulous. So let's see, I think this page is icky. So let's do this. Here, glue this one down. And then I can stamp on it with some maybe some dark brown or black, or maybe some dark blue. Let's just see what we can find for some stamping on there. So is that going to fold over okay still? Yep. Sure thing. Okay, so this is just regular like copy paper, so it will probably tear fairly easily. Go both ways with it though. Try that. There we go. So let's do that with this side. Tear this off of here like this. Maybe not. Just want to start. There we go. Okay. Tear this off here. I have to re-glue that little corner right there. Just put a little bit of glitter glue right there. Just to convince it to stay there. And this little piece right here, I'm going to snip. Oops. Maybe. There we go. Okay, and then there's this little piece on this side here. Let me get this piece. My fingers are so sticky. And we don't want this piece on there either. Let's get this off here. Okay, there we go. That goes that way then. And this, let's see, we'll go this way and this way and this way. That's pretty. I like that. Okay, so then we're going to cover these three as well. I wonder if some of these pieces I've cut off here are going to, they'll fit on there, but it might be a little fiddly getting them on there. And then there'll be a seam there. So how about let's not do that. How about let's just cut another piece of this. Will this fit on there? Nope. Will it fit there? Nope. Okay. So we're going to use this piece. I'm going to cover all of these with this gray so they match. Oh, excuse me. So, oh, that was what went on the floor was my pencil. But never fear. We have more here. Okay. So, that could go on there, and I'll bet this one will probably go right here. Yep, just like that. And so let me cut this piece off and grab my other pencil. Oh, come here. Fell on the floor. Okay, so let's cut this off here. Glue this one on right here. Is that where I said? Or was it this one? I guess it really probably don't matter, does it? So let's glue this here. As long as we just get two pieces out of that, I guess, which I have plenty more gray paper, so it's not like the end of the world if we don't. A gal I used to work with, I was cleaning out her garage or something, or her house. I actually think she was getting ready to move. And she brought this whole ream of gray paper. She's like, hey, do you want any gray paper? Well, me being the paper person that I am, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll take that off your hands. So, yeah, got a whole ream of gray paper. Okay, so let's tear this here, and then we can use the other side for the other side. That way. Okay, and then we got to get this little corner off of here. Bend that back just like that. Oh, I got to wipe my hands off here. Hold on. Somewhere here's a little wipe. sticky, sticky fingers. And brown. I've been dyeing paper too, and so my hands get all brown. Okay, so where were we? We were right here. There we go. That'll work. Okay, so we've got this one's gonna go on here. How do I have that? Like this, I guess. Like this. No, we don't. Let's see. Like this. This is how we had it. Okay, so let's glue this one down. This was like this. Okay. There we go. Which way are these going to fold? These are going to fold this way. Oh, see, this one's in there a little bit too far. That one's not going to work. Come back out of there. That's in there a little too far. Because this has to fold down. Right. Yeah, that's how I want that. This one, I guess it does. The blue shows a little bit there, but that's all right. Don't bother me. Make sure this is going to stay down there. Okay. We'll fold this back. Burnish it a little bit. Whoops. Didn't do that very good, did I? There we go. Come on. Okay. Sorry, I went silent there. Too many things going through my mind, I guess. A girlfriend and I went flea marketing yesterday, or thrifting we call it. And we, there were some little shops down on Florida. I live in Tampa. And there's a street called Florida right through the middle of town. And I drive by there coming home from the pool every day. And there's a bunch of little shops along there. And so I've always wanted to stop by there and check out those little shops. I always got a glance at them on my way home. I never really saw what they were. So we stopped there yesterday afternoon after we went thrifting. And one little strip mall area had all been, it was all shut down and closed up, locked up. And they all had signs on the door saying that they were closed due to the fire. I was like, oh my gosh, you can't tell from the front of the building that there was a fire. And we actually looked around to the back, and you couldn't tell there was a fire in the back either. So I don't know what happened. The one cafe that on the one end was a little cafe, and we looked in this inside of the window there, and you could tell that there was a tarp over like where the kitchen would be, like the little bar area where they put up orders. And so we figured that was where the fire was. You couldn't see it, and they said nobody was hurt and whatever, but I was like, oh, how sad for those little businesses there, you know. They're just little mom and pop shops, you know, but they all had to be shut down because of the fire and the water damage that was caused. So yeah, that was kind of sad. Hate to see little mom and pop shops get, you know, damaged like that, because you know that's their livelihood, you know. So yeah, I kind of felt bad. There was one shop that was open, and we went in and checked it out. It was more like a, I don't know, it was, for lack of a better word, a Zen shop. I don't know if you even know what that means, but yeah. It was, she had a lot of like incense and oils, and she had a tarot card reader there that, you know, they do what they do. I'm not into that stuff, so I wasn't really, but she had a lot of stones, the crystals and the gems, and there again, like I said, I'm not into that kind of stuff, so I don't know. But she was very nice, and it was a cool little shop. And so we checked that out. But we did find some a few good things at the thrift store. I found this little it was a cradle, like a baby cradle, for a doll. And my mom loves stuff like that, so I picked that up for her. So this next weekend, I'm going over to see her, so I'm going to take that little cradle to her. She can put one of her dolls in it. So I'm sure she'll be thrilled. So, and I got some laces, a bunch of white lace for cheap. And so I use a lot of laces and stuff in my journals and whatnot, so that's always a good find. Is laces. There was like 2 and 3 yards on them for like 79 cents a piece, so that's a good deal. This one I'm just going to trim right here. And that one came off good. Okay, so it looks like all of our edges are now covered. Let's see, it goes this way. So this goes this way, and oh, how'd I do that? Oh, I didn't cut that off. I'm like, what did I do here? Okay. Yeah, I didn't cut that one off. That's what happened. I'm like, why is that sticking out there? Because you didn't cut off the edge. There we go. That's how that's supposed to be. Okay, so this and this. And then this will be back here like that. Cool. Okay, so now that we got all those edges covered, I'm going to do a little stamping with my little stamp that keeps falling down. And I'm going to use, what about a dark blue? What would be the best dark blue to use for that? Let's see, I always pull out my charts when I can't decide what. Chipped sapphire, no, that's kind of, it turns out kind of purple on the blueprint sketch. I wonder about his new blue. Ooh, I'll bet that would be perfect. Uncharted Mariner. Where's that at? It's a new one, so I don't have a slot for it yet. Let's see if I can find it. What's this one? Oh, saltwater taffy. Oh, I think they're down here. They're not even... Yes, there it is. It's not even marked yet. Uncharted Mariner. Oh, I bet that would be the cat's meow. Let's see what it looks like on a sample piece. Ooh, yeah, I like that. You like that? Yeah, I think that's the one. That's the one we want to use. Okay, and we're going to do that on these gray pieces here. Just in places. Okay, that one. And these on this side. There we go. And this one, let's see, this should go this way. Cool. Okay, I like that. I've been wanting to use that color too. I actually have used it a little bit, but not much, so I've been wanting to use it some more. I like that color. Okay, so this is this and this. So now probably what we need to do, I even might edge it with that. She didn't edge hers. She said she liked the, excuse me, the clean edges or something like that. But I think I might, just because I like the edges. But I need to find, we're going to use our crocodile here and punch some holes. But first, let me see, I think I want a big hole in them. So let's go this way with our crocodile. About there. I think I'm going to use a silver eyelet for it. There. Okay, let me get the eyelets. Okay, let's see. I have these old ones that I really, really like. But there's a bunch of in here too. They work so much better. They're bigger, but they work so much better than the new eyelets you can buy. It's really kind of sad. I do have a blue though. I wonder if that blue would look better. Do I have two blue? I have two different colors of blue. I don't know if there's any. Is that a? That's black, I think. Oh, any more blue in there? There's a green one. Does not appear to be. I wonder if there's a blue one in here. These all look to be like yellow, brown, red, black. I don't see any blue in there either. Okay, so I guess blue is out. Okay, we'll use these silver ones. They'll be just fine. Okay, so put this in here. Oh yeah, that will be perfect. And I have it set on the big one, so that's good. See how perfect those turn out. I just love those. The new ones, they just do not work worth a poot. Well, it looks like my camera is pooting out on me. I think it must be out of memory or something. I must have too many pictures on there. Imagine that. No. How could that be? Okay, so let me find something to go here to tie it with, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I didn't have any ribbon that I really liked that matched well, so I took some seam binding and made it some Uncharted Mariner, and I think it matched pretty well. And also, I started to make a tag. So there's a tag that goes there. And then also there's a journaling card that goes in here, which I'll show you on this other one. There's, let's see, here's a little journaling card that goes in here, in this little pocket that's in here. This little pocket in here. So this goes in here, and of course this gets tied up. Let me retie this one so it looks like it's supposed to. There we go. And then this sits in that little pocket there, and this tag goes behind here. That's where the tag goes. And there's my little clip that goes on here too. I don't know where it's at right now. And then this goes, a journaling card goes underneath to here. And there's one piece missing. Oh, it's right here. This goes over the top of this. So you get, so she said, the element of surprise when you pull all these things out. So let's see if we can get them in there right. Okay, so this goes, come back out here, come back out. This goes like that. And then you pull this one out and you get to see this, and you pull this one out and you get to see this, and pull this one out, and it's pretty too. And then you flip it over and you can have a tag. You can write on the back of the tag too. So yeah, that's how that worked. I'll put a picture of the finished turquoise one when I get done with it. It's not all finished yet, but my camera is, or my phone's freaking out. I think it's my Google Pictures is full, and so it's not letting me video much anymore. So I need to clear that out. But anyway, that's what I have for you today. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great weekend. See ya. Bye.